Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Raw. And this is one of the biggest additions ever. We have Brock Lesnar here tonight, Roman Reigns, Shinsuke Nakamura, and two matches here tonight. That's right, Jeff Hardy and Edge to kick off the show. Then in your main event, your final match of the evening, Daniel Bryan versus Jon Cena in a Royal Rumble qualifier match. And this one is simple. If Jeff wins, he can get into the Royal Rumble matchup. But Jeff, he needs something. He needs to find something in that charismatic body of his, the extreme that he's been able to go through his career in professional wrestling. He needs to find it, and he needs to be a man who I think is ruthless, twisted, sadistic. That man is the rated R superstar, Edge, and this crowd on their feet for him. The legend that is Adam Copeland in the industry of professional wrestling. The legend that is Edge in the WWE, 31 total championships. Attacked his best friend, as so we thought, Christian Cage, last week in a match against a man who's going to be a part of the main event, Jon Cena. He attacked Christian Cage after Cage beat Cena. Cage is injured. We don't know if he'll be in the Royal Rumble. Well, we don't know if he'll be at the Royal Rumble, but we do know, and this just coming in just an hour before we started the show here on Raw, Christian Cage has been removed from the Royal Rumble match. I know it's a bummer, but it had to happen. This is awesome chants by this Kansas City crowd. We were in Chicago for SmackDown. Maybe the biggest SmackDown ever on the series to date. CM Punk returning to professional wrestling in this new WWE, this new era. We cannot wait what he does, and we cannot wait to see the outcome of the Royal Rumble when he takes on Universal Champion Seth Rollins. He promises if he wins, big changes will be coming. And I am excited for that as Jeff Hardy begins the offense. Hardy lifting up Edge, suplex. Hardy and Edge, they definitely know each other. They are familiar with each other. They are familiar with everything. They helped revolutionize and were a part of the first ever TLC tag team matchup, often called one of the greatest tag matches of all time. Edge and Christian, the Hardy Boys, the Dudley Boys. Which, speaking of the Hardy Boys, they will be throwing down next week. We cannot wait, because next week will be Hardy Boys versus the Usos right here on Raw. And our tag team tournament. We will have an NXT also. The first round begins. You have to watch NXT to see that, or keep up with my Twitter, which I will link in the description below if you want to see the match card for NXT. Big matches announced. Brody Lee will compete. He will compete against Noam Dar on NXT. We cannot wait for that one. Back to this match as Edge kicked Hardy, Irish whip to the corner. Spear right to the gut. Drop kick. Edge, the rated R superstar, the master manipulator, as he takes down Hardy. The ultimate opportunist. He makes it at every moment, every chance, any opportunity he gets. will be one for the ages. Any opportunity he gets will be one he enjoys. Any opportunity he gets will be one he capitalizes on. And that's exactly what he did last week when he attacked his best friend, Christian Cage. We know as of now, Christian is injured and not going to be in the matchup. As Edge punches Hardy. Punches him twice, 3 times. Takes him down, inverted takedown. In that DDT position as he picks Hardy right back up. Impaler DDT, or the Edgecution. Edge spending a lot of time posing. He might want to get into this matchup. Jeff Hardy's an opponent that can definitely make any unexpected twist or turn and capitalize. Hardy, drop kick just like that. Now Jeff Hardy. Hardy atomic drop takes him down. Lands the drop kick. Jeff Hardy with some amazing offense here as he gets the twist of fate cover. 1, 2, kick out by Edge. He gets the shoulder up. Jeff Hardy staring down his enemy as he just kicks him in. Boom! Lands on him. Hardy going up to the top. Looking for... Oh, let's go. Edge! Spear! Spear! Edge hits the spear cover. Cover him, Edge. Edge is victorious. What a spear from the Rated R Superstar. What a way to end the match, and what a match to kick off Raw. Edge pulled out all the big stops he needed to if he was going to beat Jeff Hardy. And he does so and is victorious. Hardy went for the Swanton Bomb, I'm assuming, and got met with the spear. And Edge is victorious here on Raw in our opener. He gets the victory here in Kansas City. And I think he just made a challenge to Christian at the Rumble. He said Jay, that is Christian's real name. Oh, and why? Oh, he just takes out Jeff Hardy. I mean, it was a great match, but didn't you give enough of a beating to Hardy as he hits the execution? Come on, Edge. Come on. Just twisted, sadistic as he hits the spear. Goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, things are heating up because the Beast is back. Brock Lesnar is here in Kansas City. Listen to the ovation. Brock Lesnar, one of the greats in WWE and professional wrestling as a whole. He does exactly what it says on his shirt: eat, sleep, conquer, repeat. He has conquered many. He conquered The Undertaker's undefeated streak at WrestleMania. Multiple-time champion, former King of the Ring. King of the Ring, multi-time champion, a force to be reckoned with, the Beast Incarnate. Did that in his first 2 years in the WWE. Went to the UFC, made that even more mainstream. Dominated. Came back. Beat up Jon Cena. He's done it all. Brock Lesnar, the alpha male of our species. He is here. And he's got some words. My goodness, what an episode. Oh my God. Brock Lesnar. He wants Daniel Bryan. He wants Daniel Bryan as that's one of our team members in the ring. F5. Catastrophic events happening here. Here is the man, the myth, the legend, the megastar, larger than life, Jon Cena. And he is not getting a positive reaction here in Kansas City. Boos ring out. Cena kind of appalled by this reaction. And these people not letting up the boos. This may have been the most I've heard him booed since like 7 or 6. This is a different level of Cena hate. I can't see with these camera shots. I can't see one person cheering. Goodness. His opponent is someone beloved by the fans, but had a cryptic message last week. He plans to start a group that focuses on the professional wrestling side of things here in the WWE. Plans to truly elevate professional wrestling through this group. That man is Daniel Bryan, and I'm not sure what this new group will be. It's definitely going to be a new wrestling order. As Daniel Bryan makes his way out with a new theme song. Daniel Bryan, the yes chants are loud in Kansas City. Everybody loves him. Daniel Bryan loves professional wrestling. We love professional wrestling. And this is the main event of the evening. Daniel Bryan, Jon Cena, Royal Rumble qualifier. We know he has an enemy in that locker room by the name of Brock Lesnar. Here we go, the bell has rung. Cena, Daniel Bryan. As Cena pushes off Bryan to begin. First collar and elbow tie up. Daniel Bryan chants to open the match up. Another push off. The kicks to the gut. Bryan now back to the collar and elbow tie up. Goes for the headlock. Jon Cena rebounding him off the ropes. And Cena hip toss. Sit out hip toss, that is. And Jon Cena opens this matchup with control. Now kind of taunting at Daniel Bryan. Another collar and elbow tie up. The arm. He's got him. He's got it behind the back. That's such a great spot for Bryan. Such a great technician, dare I say. I'd say top 5 greatest technicians of all time. Daniel Bryan definitely wants to etch himself in history as one of the greatest professional wrestlers, and he doesn't have very long to go until he can do that. You know, Bryan has his eyes set, different priorities. Winning the Royal Rumble could definitely ensure that. Brock Lesnar will be here next week. He wants Daniel Bryan in that ring face to face. That is going to be a spectacular face-off, but Big Ticket Raw is happening next week. Great card planned already. You can see the card on Twitter. Again, link will be in the description down below. As Daniel Bryan fires with some uppercuts, now some kicks in the corner. We're seeing it with a kickoff. Punch right in the gut. Laser forearm. Another punch. Jon Cena. Uh-oh. Looking for that sunset foot power bomb. Cover. Kick out. Not even a count. Daniel Bryan, I'd say the most resilient man on the roster, if not in all of professional wrestling. As Bryan to send Cena out. Daniel Bryan on the top. Daniel Bryan gets him right on the back to neck area. Bryan, no stranger to injuries there. He was attacked by Roman Reigns in the World Title Eliminator Tournament that took place here on Raw. He got attacked by Reigns, and that forced him to go out of this form of himself. He took weeks off. Last week he announces he will be coming back, and he will make WWE focus on pro wrestling. Now he's here, and he's definitely bringing the pro wrestling as he stomps right on the arm of Jon Cena. Daniel Bryan, you know he'll want to be involved in that WWE Championship picture sometime soon, as he feels he was robbed, and rightfully so. He wants to get involved. He wants to make a name for himself once again in the WWE, as Jon Cena takes him down. Cover. A count of 2 as Bryan gets the shoulder up. Jon Cena, on the other hand, we haven't talked much about him. He's a man, former world champion. He's very good with it. He's been sort of a low player here in Universe mode as an elbow drop. Bryan has won that title. In fact, both of these men have held that WWE Championship. But our big things to come for them. Cena has already missed out on one qualifier. If he can't win this one, he will not be in the Rumble match as he gets taken down. Daniel Bryan, he knows how to get a crowd going. All he has to do, point his fingers in the air, move the arm up and down, and you will have an entire crowd on their feet. Loud, chanting in unison, yes, as Daniel Bryan, he's got that cattle mutilation locked in. Maybe one of the best submission maneuvers I've seen. One of the coolest, the bridge he's able to get, and the workaround in the arms to the back area, just so good. And that's what Daniel Bryan is, as Cena gets that takedown once again. He kicks. Daniel Bryan going to the middle rope. Jon Cena. He's got Bryan right where he wants him with a shoulder tackle off the middle. With a great bout as we get into an arm lock. The basic arm lock from Cena. Cena not very much of a submission guy. If it were Bryan, he would be bending that arm 10 ways to Sunday. Truly cannot wait for our World Rumble pay-per-view in Chicago. Already got one match confirmed. CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Universal Championship. Roman Reigns, Shinsuke Nakamura, WWE Championship. And the Continental Championship match to be announced next SmackDown. It's gonna be a really good show. Really good talent on SmackDown too in that mid-card division. Sami Zayn currently holding the championship. Sheamus has had the most matches out of any champion. He's been pretty dominant. As Bryan going up to the top. Bryan calling for Cena to get up. Daniel Bryan with an elbow right to the head. Back to the count of one. Resets the count, jumping off the turnbuckle. Bryan's going to move this one back into the ring. Bryan, one of the special abilities he has, mat-based wrestling. He's got great ring awareness. He knows where to go. He knows what to do. And you can see the crowd getting behind him. Shoulder tackle from Cena. Cena getting the boos. People not liking him, not enjoying him. Jon Cena up to the top. He's got that leg drop. Can that be enough? Cena going for the cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Daniel Bryan. Incredible matchup so far. You can see Cena arguing with the referee. We get a 10 out of Cena, but it's not really towards the referee. We're asking him. He usually finds a way as Bryan. He's got him locked in the cattle mutilation. Cattle mutilation. Will he tap? Will Jon Cena tap? It's the second time he's been in this maneuver. The cattle mutilation locked in. Bryan, no signs of giving up. Daniel Bryan, can he get Cena to tap? No. Cena rolls out. Elbow right to the face. Jon Cena. Cena got him up. AA on the shoulders. Cover. Cover. Kick out at 2. What a match. The yes chants ringing throughout Kansas City. Jon Cena, he's feeling the power, feeling the aggression. Shoulder tackle. Shoulder tackle a second time. You know what comes next. The suplex. No. Daniel Bryan getting this crowd hyped for him. Chop Cena right on the back. The yes chants get loud. Cena. Uh-oh. Irish whip to the corner. Now another one. Wait a minute. Cena reverses the Irish whip. We know this classic moment of Daniel Bryan. Flips off the rope. Hits the clothesline. Bryan is feeling it. Daniel Bryan has all the energy, all the aggression, all the power. Can he put Cena away? Here we go. Those yes kicks. Daniel Bryan feeling it. Telling Cena, no, not today. In the corner. The yes chants. Running knee. Running knee for the win. Got him. Daniel Bryan wins a fantastic main event. Bryan really showing his wrestling skills here, showing why he is the best professional wrestler on the roster. He doesn't need a title to prove it. But one question that has to be asked is, what's next for Jon Cena? Jon Cena cannot get in that Royal Rumble match. He's not going to qualify. He fails both of his matches. Put up a fantastic effort in this fantastic main event. Both men showing their skills. Daniel Bryan gets the victory. But he might have a date with the Beast next week. We'll find out what's next for Bryan. But you know who is next? Roman Reigns. You hear this crowd boos echoing in Kansas City. Roman Reigns making the grand entrance, assuming this tribal chief arc of his. He's got the music. He's got the lighting. He's got the stature, the stance, the look, the feeling, the tattoos of a god. He's also got the pyro. Here in Kansas City, he demands one thing, and one thing only. He demands that you acknowledge him. He demands that you acknowledge the bloodline of the Usos, who will be in action next week versus the Hardy Boys in our Tag Team Championship Eliminator Tournament. The finals to take place on NXT TakeOver. NXT TakeOver Chicago. This will be special, 2 special pay-per-views, NXT and the Royal Rumble. Roman Reigns has some words to close out Raw. This music, this feel, the atmosphere in this arena tonight couldn't feel more grand for a grand superstar. The Anoa'i family produced some legends, some great workers in this business. Roman Reigns is at the top of that list. Reigns already with the ignorant comments, the arrogance, but he can back it up. Oh wow, Dave Meltzer. It's as simple as that. Acknowledge Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble. I can't wait. Thank you everybody for watching. And we'll see you for more Universe Mode.